Hello and welcome to the Findmystocks interest calculation. Basically, I want to make a point that in a 12 months time period, the question is how much money can be made from the Findmystocks. That's a very obvious question that we have from the long time, and we try to answer this question using this illustration. So I'll go back to the Findmystocks application. This is the past 6 month, 5 month, fifth is not yet complete, it's only 5 days, so I'm gonna consider only the first 4 months. So I've taken the dump of this is the monthly return. So 2015 December, total investment amount was this, the return was this, so the ROI was 0.92. So I'll count those. I select these monthly returns and I want to know what is the average monthly return. Of course, on this side, I think there wasn't much trade, so I'll take this as odd out because the reason I believe that all of a sudden some extra money has pushed in, then there was not sufficient trade during that month. So I'll take this odd out and then consider all of these full month to derive the average monthly return. So I took this odd out and then write those percentage and do an average calculation here. If you see the average of all, and it's coming to 1.2% monthly return. So I'll put that 1.2 in this is my yearly, so I'll assume that same amount will remain invested, and on an average I'll get 1.2% return. So I'll put that. So on a monthly basis, there's the monthly amount that you receive. So this is the kind of payout. You can also withdraw. I always suggest to withdraw money from the stock market, and this is your initial capital, right? And this is monthly ROI, monthly interest, right? Or ROI 1.2%. So now just ignore these parts now. So if you take this money out and put it into the debt, so currently the debt interest is around 8%, so per month interest is 0.06 roughly. This is just the estimate. So I put 0. Sometime I get more, some because I have an equity. I put money in some other lady Sukanya account that we call in India, so they gave like 1.77%, slightly higher. So basically we are saying that if you put that, that's the monthly amount. So this money, what you earn on the first month, you put in the debt, and that will give you 1,767. So that's very easy to calculate because this is the monthly return, and this money has 11 months for paying back. So it's F6, which is this amount, into the L6, which is the return, and okay, so 7.98 is the kind of annualized number for this in line 1.1, because you got 9 at 11 months. So there's a formula there that calculates for the remaining 11 months what would be the interest rate. Had this been 12 months, you get around 8.7%, right? So for simplicity, I'll put 8.0. So that's a monthly. So you got 11 months. This money, it will be 10 months and so on. For last month, it's only staying for 1 month, so you don't get anything. So as the money is closing towards the year end, I think the amount of interest that you earn will reduce. Last month you won't get anything, so 0 is the interest rate. Therefore the amount is also 0. This is the amount. So every month you put this money into debt, and for this month that you put in the year end, you'll get 1624 amount. So basically by doing this, moving the money from the equity to the debt on monthly basis will give you a total sum of 9,749, right? So I translated that. So now let's do this. So this is the month on month return. So if you sum them, this total return is 14.4%. That's the total amount of 14.4% that you'll get by this exercise. Now money that we are withdrawing, that money will result into the debt, and total money will be 9,700. If you divide that by the total principal, you'll get 0.53% of debt interest. The money that you are investing here, they will be returning some dividend. Dividend is in India, they directly hit your bank account, and this is my past experience that you'll receive on investment of 18 lakh 46,000, roughly 30,000 yearly dividend will come. So that if you divide by this, you get 1.62. When you sum all these three different form of interest, this is the number that you'll receive. So roughly we can estimate that 16% and above will be the interest that you'll receive from running this Find My Stock on daily basis, right? So this was one of the great, very good illustrations. I want to count every pennies which is lying in dividend, debt, and equity, and this, of course, the dividend that you're receiving. If that dividend is also, you put them in the interest. So again, something that the money will also multiply. But thus I left that amount, but that's a small amount that you receive. That's why I did not count. But it should anyway go again to some higher value. But so that's the final number that you'll receive at the end of all this exercise that we are doing. Every day we're investing 5-10 minutes, and that would result into 16 and above % of annualized return. So thank you very much for watching this video. Should you have anything you want to talk about, you can reach out to the Findmystocks interest calculation, this worksheet I'm going to upload, so that anybody can view this and you can download this from the website link. Thank you very much once again.